What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero. Welcome back to Let's Play 99 Blind. In the last episode, we made our way through some of the puzzles in the study, and in this episode, we're going to start off by opening up this coffin. Alright, fine, I'll open it. Okay, Junpei, you can do this. It's just a box. It's just a box. Oh, holy crap, this is a coffin. There's going to be something horrible in there. I just know it. Except it's going to be empty. Dun-dun. Okay, deep breaths. Here we go. Yep. It's empty, which means Alice All Ice is out and about, and I'd bet a lot of money on it being June. It's, again, nothing we can concretely deduce at this point, but it seems awfully suspicious. Or at least that's where the game, I think, is leading us to think. Oh man, there's nobody in there. Crap, can't believe I was scared of something like that. What do you mean, nobody? Were you expecting someone to be in there? It's a long story. Ask Junpei about it sometime. Well, just like Seven said, there's nobody in there. There is something in there, though. Well, two somethings, actually. What is that? Is it going to be another one of those, like, crests or something? Yep. There are two things on the bottom of the coffin. Looks like we've got a plate with an emblem on it, and the Neptune key. Yes, we finally found it. Now we can get through the hallway. That's correct, Clover, but we do need to get out of this room first, you know. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's get the heck out of here as quickly as possible. I don't have any objections to that. I don't think we'll use the Neptune key in this room. It's really important, though, so I'll keep it in my pocket for now. As far as this other thing goes, the coffin emblem. Alright, so we've got all four of them. Interesting. So yeah, Alice All Ice is out. What's interesting is, because the coffin is here, right, in the ship, in Zero's study, are we meant to link that potentially June / Alice is Zero? Or is Zero using Alice? If we consider Santa being Zero, I think the latter sounds more likely. If we think June might actually be Zero, it could be the former. So We'll see, I guess. Regardless, we've got all four of these to put in, so let's go to the steering wheel one first. Let's just drop the emblem of the steering wheel in here. Yep. Huh? Whoa. Well, now we've got something on the monitors, at least. What's that? Looks like some kind of puzzle. I wonder if these are the rules. Here, I'll read them to you. Where'd you find them? When you touch a numbered area, that area will be selected, and it will turn blue to indicate this. Touching a numbered ball after selecting an area will cause that ball to be moved to that area. However, you cannot move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. So this is like the, what's it called? The numbered doors throughout the entirety of the game. Press the check button once you have moved all of the balls except for the red ones, which you cannot move. The digital root of the balls in an area must match the number for that area. That's it. I still don't really get it. You've been doing it the entire game so far. Whatever, like they say, practice makes perfects. Huh? Practice makes prefects. Practice makes perfect. Let's give it a shot. Don't you mean practice makes perfect? Hey, let's see you solve the next one. Then you can make fun of me. Okay, so we've got 6 and 3. We need to split the 8 numbers here into 2 groups of either, anywhere from 3 to 5 that add up to these numbers. So, things that are going to add up to a digital root of 3. What's a good way of thinking about this? Each one is going to need a set of 9. So, let's say here. Let's say we'll start off with 6 here, and then... we could add 2 groups of 9. Or yeah, let's do this. Let's do 3, and then we add 1 set of 9. Here, so like 5 and 4, and then over here we'll just add 2 sets of 9. Right? That should be good. Check. Okay, this is it, right? But nothing's happening. There are still 3 more indentations left empty. I imagine something will happen when they're all filled. Doesn't that seem likely? I agree. The indentations on the desk. They have the numbers 1 through 4 written above them. Therefore, something. Yeah. I got you. Do I have to go back out of this, then back over here, and then I have the items. right? Cross, a weird circle. I've already put the steering wheel, so mouse, something happens when I press it though. It's so small, I wonder what it is. I got no idea. Did I not do it right, or are there a couple of old-fashioned TV monitors here? Keyboard. I got a feeling something will happen if I put the second emblem in it. How do I do that? Do I have to like reselect it? I do. Okay, great. Okay, let's put an emblem, or put in the emblem of the cross. Hey, Junpei, something just showed up on the screen. This puzzle sure looks a lot like the last one. Yeah, but there's more of those red balls you can't move. The numbers for each area are different too. It looks like it's got the same rules as the last one though. You sure you don't want to double check that? Nope, I'll be fine. If I get confused, I can just look at the screen over there, right? Anyway, like they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Let's give it a shot. Snake, thank you. Isn't that a picture is worth 1,000 words? Hey, shut it! At least I'm trying, alright? So we got 1 and 7, and we can't use the 1 and 9. So 1 would be relevant for pairing up with the number 8 in this case, right? So what we're going to need to do is pair up 8 with some combination that has the digital root of 1. So it'll be 8, 5, and 6 on one of them, and we can't use the number 1. So it'll probably be on the 7 side. So let's go with 7. 8, 5, 6, and 7. So that should add up to, I'm not going to check right now, but, oh, well, this isn't going to work on the left side, though, right? Because that's just going to add up to 9. So we'll reset it. I can't move. So I can pair 2 and 7, I can pair 3 and 6, I can pair 4 and 5. So I'm going to need to, I like to start off with just, let's start over here with 5 and 6, or 4 and 7, or 8 and 3. I don't know. Let's go with 8 and 3 for now. And then we'll want something that adds up to 9. And then on the other side, we'll want something that adds up to, that'll give us 7, and another pair that adds up to 9. Right? Or some trio that adds up to, these 3 will give us 18. 4, 5, and 7 over here should work. But then, obviously, that doesn't add up to 9 over here. So which pair can we take away? Or am I not going to be able to do the whole pairs thing and instead have to do trios? That would be unfortunate, but, you know, not the end of the world. Let's think here. I could do something like 2, 3, and 6. Or no, that's not. That's 11. Why was I had this whole wrong from the start. I need things that add up to 10, not 11. So in the 1, if I wanted to start, I could do something like 4 and 6, for example. And now I'm at 1, and I can add some pair that adds up to 9. So in this case, I'll do 2 and 7 because this will add up to 16 on the right, and then we should be good. There we go. That's awesome, Junpei. There's only 2 left now. You can do it. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry about that, guys. You're probably like, wait, that adds up to 11, which has a digital root of 2. I was just, yeah, not my bad. All right, so we got to reselect the item. The next one is the odd circle thing, right? So we'll do that next. Okay, let's put the emblem of the secret code. Darn, this puzzle looks a lot like the last one. Looks like the rules are the same, though. Do you think you should double check it? Nope. Come on, this is the 3rd time I've done this. It'll be fine. So this, if you can't think of anything clever, please don't strain yourself. You might hurt something. Shut up. Just give me a break, alright? I'll think of something. Okay, so we got 2 sets of 7. We can't use the number 3. So we basically have to have 3 in each of them, right? So we need 3 that add up to 7, and then 3 that'll add up to 7 again. So we're working with the numbers 16 and 26, I believe. However, that's not going to work. So we're going to have 2 sets of 3 that add up to 16. So let's see here. We'll go with 8, and then 6, and then 2, and then this over here should add up as well. Cool. Excellent work, Junpei. You've only got 1 left. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Alright, back to the item menu. And to the emblem, and there we go. Let's see what happens when I put the emblem of the coffin into this indentation. This is the 4th one. This puzzle looks a lot like the last couple. I think this is probably the last one. Once we solve this puzzle, I'm sure something will happen. Do you want to save your game before... Alright, I'll solve it in no time. So we only have 5 numbers to work with. So we're obviously going to be splitting up, well, that's the thing. If each of them needs to have 3 to 5, we can't really do this, can we? Yeah, you cannot use that number, right? What do they want us to do here? Each one needs to have 3 to 5. Is there something I'm missing? Darn it, I just don't get this at all. The rules are displayed on this screen. Maybe I should read it again. I'll take a look again to be safe, but which monitor is it? Screen showing me the ball puzzle and the instructions for it. When you touch a numbered area, that area will be selected and it will turn blue to indicate this. Touching a numbered ball after selecting an area, yeah. However, you cannot move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Press the check button once you have moved all of the balls except for the red ones, which you cannot move. Interesting. I feel like it's like part of the story or something like that. I would need to find like a 0 ball lying around somewhere and bring that with me, because they say 3 to 5, right? Which isn't really, that great. So regardless, on the 3 here, I'm going to need to make the number 18. So, and I don't have access to 6, but I do have access to... No, I don't have access to 3. 8 and 5 is 13, but I obviously don't have 5. 8 and 4 is 12. I don't have 6. 8 and 2 is 10, but I don't have 8. So I don't think I can use that. 7 and 5 would give me 12, and I would need another 5. Or no, I would need a 6 to get to 18, so I can't do that. 7 and 4 would lead to 11. And of course, I need a 7, so I can't do that. 7 and 2 would lead to 9, and I need a 9, so I can't do that. 5 and 4 would give me 9. And I would need another 9 to get to 18, but that's not going to work. I mean, all I can think of is I would need to use 4 numbers, right? I could do 4, 5, and 7 and 2 if I wanted, and that would leave 8 on the other side. But the thing is, that's not going to be the right numbers, right? This combination will not open the door. Shocker. I guess what I can do is add 7 over there and see if that works. So there's like 3 and 2. Yeah, I didn't think so. I think the idea might be that we're only supposed to unlock the 9 door. So we do something like 7, 2, 4, 5, and then check. No? Alright, we're gonna take a look back. I just don't understand this at all. No, I'm pretty sure I have the rules of the game down pretty well. I just feel like I'm missing a piece. Steel cabinet, there's nothing in here anymore. What about over this way? Can I look at this again? Pile of junk, we don't have the time to go through this. We really don't? This is locked. The card reader, it says lock. I'm not gonna be able to open this door until I find the card that goes to this thing. The side of the machine, the rust makes it feel rough. I don't have any items on me at the moment. Anything over this way that I'm missing? Maybe in this pile. It's just a pile of junk. There's nothing useful here. It's a chair. The chair looks nice. Mind if I take a load off? I think it'd be doing the opposite. Huh? Mind if I take a load off? I think there maybe, I don't think it's funny, but maybe she was saying maybe I can take a load off as in like sit down and take weight off her feet or whatever. And he was like, I think you'd be doing the opposite, as in like putting a load on the chair. I don't know why she blushed though. Regardless, like I said, I feel like I'm not feel like I don't have all the pieces to the puzzle. You know what I mean? Some monitors. Huge machine with a compass. Yeah, I'm not really... not seeing it. Oh, there's a drawer. Darn, it looks like this thing's locked. It's not moving. Well, it's pretty obvious how we're supposed to open it. Oh, darn it, that's not... Alright, but I mean... all the emblems are in indentations if I want to give the puzzle. I have to hit the keyboard, that's right. So... again, is there like a 0 ball I'm just not aware of right now, or something like that? Because, I mean, like 8 I could do, 7 and 2, and whoa, it's not going to work because I don't have any in the number 9. But I literally only have 5 balls, right? There's no way I can split these 5 in such a way that there is at least 3 in both of them. I have to be missing a ball. There's got to be a 0 ball somewhere. But again, it's not even like it's a physical ball we can find, right? What am I missing? What am I missing? Is there like a hidden 0 or something like that on screen that I'm just not aware of, or... Oh, jeez, I just don't get this. I give up. Hey, Junpei, I just thought of something. You know the rules on the screen? They never said you gotta put balls in both areas. Didn't I just try that? So if you think about it, yeah, I get it. Didn't I literally just try that? Alright, let's give this another shot. There are numbers left. So, is the idea then that I have to put all of them in the 8 door? But the digital root... oh, okay, whatever. The digital root on the right is not 9. Huh? Where did that noise come from? Underneath the keyboard. Way to go, Junpei. You answered all the questions. That last one was... okay, game. Okay. Darn, Junpei. Good job. Hey, did you hear something just now? Yes, I heard that as well. From the bottom left corner of the desk, I believe. This is a photo of all 4 of them. A picture? In the drawer was a single picture. He picked it up. It was a photograph of 4 men. There they are. Yeah, so that's definitely Ace, first of all. It's the 9th man. Oh, and they're all on this ship. Interesting. I don't know who the long-haired guy is. I'm pretty sure it's Guy X. But then the guy on the right was definitely the captain. What the... Involuntarily, Junpei's eyebrows shot up. He'd seen 3 of them before. What the heck is this? This man with a mustache on the right. Yep. He's the same guy we found murdered in the captain's quarters. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the intent was to have all 4 of them end up dying through the process of this nonary game. So this picture is not an affectionate picture of someone looking to remember, you know, friends. This is somebody who's looking to kill these 4 people. He had the 0 bracelet on the left arm. And the second man with the glasses and a doctor's coat. He's the 9th man. The one with bracelet number 9. He died after he went into door 5. I still don't remember. The ninth man, right? If he has the 9 bracelet, he got... Who did he have help him get into that door? Was it June and Santa? That's the only way I can think of it would still work if his number was 9. And because I'm still on this thing about having 2 of the same numbered bracelet. Regardless, but this guy, the one in the striped suit. Oh man. Oh man. That's Ace. Yeah, I guess it is. No doubt about it. Seven and Clover had come to peer over Junpei's shoulders. But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture? Not only Ace, the 9th man, and Cap too. As Junpei looked closer, he noticed the expression on each man's face. They seemed happy. Their smiles suggested that they were close, at least to some degree. And they look happy, like they knew each other well. Why? How? How in the world are these 4 men connected? Are we gonna get a transmission? Snake's voice broke into Junpei's thoughts. You say Ace is in that picture? Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently though. Ace, the 9th man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger. Something else I'm thinking of now is if Alice is the June that we've been interacting with in the Nonary game, how do they get Alice to look exactly like her and then have all the memories, etc. of her? All I can think of is they're going to say that Alice turned out to be some incredible receiver via the morphogenetic field, and the transmissions from Akane, who died in the previous Nonary game, transmitted them to her, and that's how she was able to essentially do that. And then it begs the question of, is that even Akane? If it's everything but her physical body, but it's technically all of her like memories and ideas and such, you know, is that actually her? In just someone else's physical body? And then obviously all the technological and medical implications that has that might be relevant to something like Cradle Pharmaceuticals. I don't know. Maybe that's where they're going with this, but I'm not 100% sure. Regardless, Ace, the 9th man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger. Ah, so the 9th man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture. Yeah. Is there anyone else, or are there only 3 people in the picture? I'm afraid I can't see. No, there's one more guy. He's got kinda long hair. He looks smart, but a little cold. He's the only one I don't recognize. Snake knit his eyebrows. What's the date of the photograph? I'm curious about what's written on the back. It doesn't have one. Did you look on the back? The back? Yes, the reverse. The other side. Junpei flipped the picture over. Important information. Or is it taped to the, or like taped to the key? Ah, there it was. Praying for the success of the Nonori project with Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido. Interesting. And that makes it seem like it's Ace's picture. To be precise, it wasn't a date, but it was certainly significant. He read it out loud so that Snake would not be left in the dark. Praying for the success of the Nonori project. With Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido. Yeah, interesting. This seems like it's Ace's photo. Nonori project. And then you have to wonder though, are we meant to deduce from that, oh, Ace was in this room with this photo, or this was a photo that Ace took and obviously wrote on, and then somebody else took this photo from him for some reason. I don't know. We obviously can't conclude at the moment. Nonori project. Nijisaki, Kubota, Musashido. Junpei immediately flipped the picture back over.
ってことは、ここに写っている4人は9年前に計画を企てた
Then the four men in this picture were the organizers of the Nonary game 9 years ago. Since Hongo wasn't mentioned, Junpei figured that could only mean he'd written the words on the back himself.
つまりここに写っている1人、9番の男、船長の3人はノナリープロジェクトの首謀者だったということに。
That means Ace, the ninth man, and Cap were all responsible for making it happen.
なるが
But
なんでだろう。思ったよりも驚きがないというか、
I feel like I should be more shocked about
ま
this.
るでそれが当たり前みたいに。
It's almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to be. That their true identities did not come as a surprise was what Junpei found most surprising.
なぜだ。どうして驚かない。
Why? Why am I not surprised? Morphogenetic field!
一宮がノナリープロジェクトの首謀者だと分かったんだぞ。
Ace was the one in charge of the Nonary project, but
なんでこんな風に平然としていられる。
then why am I so calm?
最初から知ってたみたいじゃないか。
It's like I already knew.
ああ、そうか。やっぱりそういうことだったのか。
Of course, I understand now. Still gonna maintain its alternate timeline. Not a past event. Junpei looked over at Snake. In his own confusion, he had missed the dark look on the other man's face.
一宮はクレイドル製薬の CEO。
Ace was the CEO of Cradle
9年
Pharmaceuticals.
前の実験を画策した主犯格の人物。
He was the one
源太郎だったんだ。
who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Hongo Gentaro.
一宮が本郷
Ace's Hongo? Even as he asked, Junpei felt as though he'd already known. Almost as if someone had whispered into his head that, yes, of course Ace was Hongo.
いや、初めからうすうす感づいてはいたんだけどね。
I had my suspicions from the beginning.
声がそっくりだったから。一宮の声と9年前の本郷の声。
Their voices were similar, too similar to be a coincidence. Okay, I'm glad to hear that at least, I think I brought this up before, that even if Snake were blind, he would still at least recognize the voice or demeanor or personality, etc. of Hongo from before. But, so it's comforting to hear that Snake at least acknowledges that there was some suspicion based on that, but maybe not enough to, decisively conclude something.
忘れるわけがないさ。あの悪魔のような声を。
I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil.
でも僕は顔を確かめることができない。
I couldn't be sure though.
だから 100% の確信は持てずにいたんだ。
After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask
も
him.
っとも確信を抱いていたとしても、君たちには教えなかっただろうけれど、
Even if I had known, however, I would never have told you.
例のゼロからの脅迫文があったからね。
Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
お兄ちゃん
Oh my gosh, I had no idea. Huh?
それって私も初耳だよ。一宮が本郷だったなんて。
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo. Also, that's the first time I've heard this phrase, Hatsumimi. It sounds so cute, but I'm pretty sure that's a phrase for, or like saying, it's like the first time it's reaching your ears. That's, I don't know, it's cute.
ああ、そうか。
Oh, yes, I suppose you wouldn't
四
have.
つ葉は9年前、ネバダの模擬実験棟9棟の方にいた。
9 years ago, you were in Building Q in Nevada,
本郷は僕と同じくギガントの船内にいたから。
but Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
そうだよ。だから私は本郷の顔は知らないんだ。
I know, that's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like.
なのにどうして？
But
なん
why?
で教えてくれなかったの？
Why didn't you tell me?
いくらなんでも実の妹にぐらい打ち明けてくれたっていいじゃない。
I mean, I'm your sister, right? You could have told me.
悪かったよ。
I'm sorry. I apologize for keeping this
だ
from
け
you.
ど四つ葉に話したらすぐに他のみんなへと言い広めてしまうだろ。
Called out. But if I told you, Clover, you would have told everyone
そ
else.
うなったらどうしたって9年前の出来事について触れざるを得なくなる。
And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years
そ
ago.
れだけは絶対に避けたかったんだ。
I had to prevent that. Clover and Snake's conversation wasn't of particular interest to Junpei. He still couldn't make sense out of his strange feelings of knowledge. He's trying to organize his thoughts when he heard Seven's voice.
な、順平。ちょっとその写真貸してもらえないか。
Hey, Junpei, you think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
あ
Sure. He had no reason to say no, so Junpei handed the picture over. Seven stared at the picture and began to mutter the 4 names of the project's leaders over and over to himself. He's, remembering, I'm sure, his role as the policeman and wants to, once he gets out, imprison them for
本郷、久保田、虹崎、
本郷、
武蔵堂。
Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido. His brow was furrowed and his face was flushed.
本郷、久保田、
He's just getting
虹
so
崎、
mad.
武蔵堂。
Understandably so. He chanted their names to himself, pacing back and forth across the floor.
本郷、久保田、虹崎、武蔵堂。
Seven shouldn't have known their names. After all, he hadn't been there when Junpei and Snake had spoken of them in the library. But as Junpei watched him pace, it was clear that he did know
あ
them.
なあセブンお前もしかして
Hey, Seven, do you...
うるさい、黙っててくれ。
Shut it! Just be quiet. Oh, he's trying to get his memory back? His eyes were red, and Junpei could see sweat beginning to beat on his forehead.
もう少しで思い出しそうなんだ。
I'm this close to
もう
remembering.
少しで、もう少しで。
This close. He was sweating heavily now, but his lips were dry.
本郷、久保田、虹崎、武蔵堂。クレイドル製薬、ノナリープロジェクト。
Then he stopped. Seven set down the picture and looked at the red light near his feet. His eyes narrowed. Then suddenly his eyes went wide and he shot up straight.
やべえ、
Crap.
なんだ
What?
どうしたの？
What's wrong?
やべえぞ、お前ら。
Yabe.
大
This is
変なこと
nuts.
になった。
だから何が
What's nuts?
思い出したんだよ。
I remember.
何を？
Remember what?
すべてをだ。
Everything.
すべて
Everything.
そうだ。
Yeah.
すべて。何もかも。
I remember all of it. Whoa. Yo. Tell us what's going on.
ここに拉致されてくる前の出来事を。
My memory's back.
一切合切全部ひっくるめて丸ごとこっそり思い出したんだよ。
I remember what happened before I got snatched. Interesting. So this is obviously, some big information about to come up. Seven's voice was filled with excitement. What? Shock and excitement had frozen Junpei in place, along with Snake and Clover.
教えてやろう。
I feel like the guy that we haven't seen yet is Guy X. I feel like the only other twist they may try to pull with it is that it's actually Santa, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. Let me tell you what happened. Seven hastily drew a shaking hand across his mouth and began to speak.
一宮が本郷だってのはさっきニルスが言った通りだ。
Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo.
残りの3人は右から順に武蔵堂、虹崎、久保田になる。
From the right, the other 3 are Musashido, Nijisaki, and
武
Kubota.
蔵堂はノナリープロジェクトに出資していた投資家の男。
He looks like the one. Musashido is the man with the cash.
虹崎は本郷の右腕で、久保田は実験を指揮していた研究者だ。
Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man, and Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiments. Realization began to dawn on Junpei, along with the pressing
なん
question.
で知ってるんだよ
How do you know all this?
だから言っただろ。何もかも思い出したんだよ。
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory
答えに
back.
なってない俺が聞きたいのは
No, that's not what I mean.
取り戻した記憶の中にどうして4人のことが刻まれてたのかだ
I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place, before you forgot it. Seven rubbed the scar on his chin.
知りたいのか。
You really want to know?
当たり前だろ
Of course!
私も知りたい。
Me too, Clover points aggressively. Snake was the only one who didn't voice any sort of agreement. It looked at Junpei as if he was simply waiting to see where Seven's sudden recovery might take them.
長くなるぜ。3日3晩かけたって語り尽くせるような内容じゃねえんだ。
This is gonna take a while. Heck, it'll probably take me a good 3 days to tell you
それ
everything.
はダメだよ。時間がないの分かってるでしょ？
Well, we don't have 3
できる
days.
だけ手短に頼む
Just give us the short version, alright?
手短に。ね
Short version, huh? The big man pulled off his hat and scratched his head. He made a face and put his hat back
分
on.
かったよ。なんとかやってみよう。
Alright, fine. I'll give it a shot. No promises, though. Junpei and Clover nodded earnestly.
俺は刑事だ。
I'm a detective.
自分で言うのもなんだが、俺は組織の規律よりも何よりも、俺自身の信じるものを優先しちまうたちでな。
It's a little awkward to say this about myself, but you could probably consider me a lone wolf
いわ
type.
ゆる、はぐれ者のデカってやつだっ
I hold to my own code, as I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told. I
た。だ
agree.
からその日も、俺は俺の信念に基づいて行動し、一人で夜の埠頭へと向かっていた。
That was why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead brought me to the wharf.
今から9年前のことだ。
It was 9 years ago. Oh, the wharf had been cold and I could barely see squat.
当時俺は少年少女連続不明事件について追っていた。
I was investigating a mess of kidnappings, all of them
被
children.
害者の接点はただ一つ。同じ病院への通院歴があったこと。
They'd all had one thing in common, a history of visits to one particular hospital.
その病院の経営母体はクレイドル製薬のグループ企業で、
A hospital under the management of Cradle
この
Pharmaceuticals.
つながりをたどっていくうちに、クレイドル製薬の上層部の人間が事件に関与していることを突き止めた。
And my investigation had turned up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the
そ
kidnappings.
して俺はクレイドル製薬の内部の人間から情報を引き出すことにも成功した。
After a little sweet talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone inside Cradle.
その情報提供者はこう言ったんだ。
My source told me this.
今夜 X 埠頭から船が出る。子供たちはその船に乗せられ沖合に停泊している大型客船と連行されるらしい。
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
そうして俺はその埠頭へとたどり着いた。
So I headed to the wharf.
物陰に身を潜めて様子を探ると、岸壁に一艘の不審船が横付けされているのが分かった。
From the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. Ah,
その
yes.
戦場と
We
し
have indeed heard this story
ちらほ
before,
ら
but
人影が見えてな。
there was a bunch of movement near it.
黒いスーツに身を包んだ男たちが大きな袋に詰め込まれた何かを
Men in
船
black
の中へ
suits.
と運び込んでるみたいだった。
Many of them were carrying
そ
large
の重量
bags.
感、たわみ方を見て俺は悟った。
The bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried.
間違いねえ。奴らが運び込んでいるのは人だ。
No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags. Something I noticed now, but I didn't pay attention to before, is he doesn't have the scars on his face. So I'd imagine those scars were obtained, either in the line of work over the past 9 years, or maybe during the No New Game themselves.
気づいた時にはもう俺の体は動いていた。
I moved before I realized it.
影から飛び出し銃を構えた。
I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand.
動くな。
Don't move.
だが次の瞬間、俺の後頭部には硬い金属が押し当てられていた。
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
銃を捨てろ。
Drop the gun.
ここで君を殺したところで私は何も困りはしない。
I could kill you right now. It'd be easy to get away with it too.
足首に怒りをつなげて海へと放り込めば1週間は上がってこないだろう。
Just tie an anchor to your feet, and no one would
魚
find you
の
for a
餌に
week.
なってみるかね。
That what you want? The fish here would love a meal.
激鉄の下げられる音が
Convincing argument.
頭蓋骨に直接響いた。
He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. Yeah, kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place,
どう
right?
しようもなかった。俺は声に従い、ゆっくりと足元に銃を置いた。
There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the
そ
ground.
の直後、
Then suddenly, some Mac. Yep.
首筋に鋭い痛みを覚えた。何か針のようなものを突き刺されたらしい。
There was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle.
注射か。
A drug?
俺はそのままうつ伏せになって倒れた。
That was my last thought.
頬には冷たいコンクリートの感触があった。それを最後に俺の意識は途切れた。
My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that.
硬い床の上で俺
I
は目
woke
を
up on a
覚ま
hard
した。
floor. Oh
くそ
man.
頭がガンガンするぜ。
Okay, so this is this is very similar. I'm going to kind of skip through this a bit. For those of you that haven't heard this before or don't remember it, there's the thumbnail that shows Seven in that exact image you saw just a minute ago. Did a once over of the room. Where is he? Small shabby bed, a dirty sink, toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but soon enough he's going to hear the kids, he's going to find the vent under the bed, etc. Just, eager to get to the new stuff, right? It won't open. Not like I expected much else. Who'd be dumb enough to put me to cell and leave it unlocked? Threw myself against the door, wouldn't budge, I knew it. Gave up and made my way back to the bed and sat down. We're speedrunning, guys. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long? Then I heard a faint voice. There, over, it's 9. The voices were far away. Couldn't understand what it was saying, but I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Here, okay. No, it was several. I hear 5 or 6, maybe more. Where are they coming from? Pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. What? Go now? Left, it's coming from under the bed. I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see anything, but I knew from my gut this was where the voices were coming from. Hold up, why are there kids here? But then, what my inside man told me popped into my head. Tonight a ship is set to take the children. Yada yada yada. Whoa, am I on that ship? Didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get those kids. Checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? Stuck my fingers and grabbed it. Used his superhuman strength to pull it off. Finally got the thing off. Sweat was dripping on my face. Swiped it off. Used it to slide in the vent. The first bit or so was tight. I had to wriggle on my belly. Is this different? I think this is different. I think this is the new stuff. It widened up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands and knees. Went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skittering like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but I'd take what I could get. And when I'd been in the thing long enough to start wondering where it'd take me... A massive sound nearly scared me to death. It was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut. Then there was a voice. Warning. Oh, is it the incinerator? Warning. Yeah, emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Interesting. They give 1 minute per person in there. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately, right? Because it wasn't 18 minutes last time. I think it was 9 minutes. Or maybe not in there, but in the game. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. What? I wasn't sure what it meant, but... anything with incinerator is bad news. Then, almost as if that was a cue, I heard a mess of young-sounding voices. Dang. A bunch of them were straight up screaming in terror, and all the sounds together made a howl that made the hair on my neck stand straight up. Go, Seven, go! Go, Seven, go! Darn it, what the heck is going on here? I scrambled through the duct as fast as I could. I made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that point. I soon found a metal door on the left side of the duct. Also, love this music. The kids were screaming on the other side.
確信してこの地形の取っ手を掴むと
I
勢
found
いよ
it.
くそれを押し上げた。
I yanked the handle and threw the door open. I almost ripped the metal off its hinges.
おい、何なんだここは。
What the heck is this place?
思わず声がこぼれた。
I couldn't believe what I saw.
そこは底面が九角形になったドーム型の広い空間だった。
The room had a dome up top, and there had to be about 9 walls, all the
ちょう
same
ど
size.
ロートを逆さにしたような形で天井は上に向かってすぼまっている。
Up in the ceiling was an upside down funnel.
煙突のようにも見えた。
Yep. Almost like a chimney.
その下には
I looked down.
探し求めていた子供たちの姿があった。
Oh. I looked down. There they were, the kids I've been searching for. You can clearly see Akane in pink there. Wow. So that's the real deal. Akane was actually here. I mean, this could be a projection based... No, they're not going to do that. This is confirmation that Akane was actually in the previous game. The same Akane. The question is, was this Akane killed? Was she left behind in the incinerator? I think is what we're about to find out. Anyone else stand out? This kid with the white hair. Is that Santa? Maybe? Is the girl with the blue hair one of Lotus's children? Looks like it, if I had to guess.
子供たちは顔をこわばらせて俺のことを見上げていた。
For what it's worth, wouldn't all of these kids be the transmitters? Right? I think it was the older kids that were the receivers in Nevada. Interesting. They all gawked up at me, suddenly silent for the moment, from surprise
い
and
きなり
fear.
現れた俺の姿に驚いている。とい
Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell.
怯えている様子だった。
Probably both, actually.
無理もないか。この面構えじゃ。
Not that I can blame them running into a mug like this when they're already
自
scared.
重気味に笑って、俺は真下の子供たちに向かって言った。
I snorted at my own dig at myself, then turned to the kids.
安心しろ！敵じゃね
Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good
え！それ
guys.
でも彼らの表情は晴れない。
All of them stood there frozen.
そんな中、たった一人だけ答えを返してくれた奴がいた。
Well, except one.
学ランを着た少年だった。
Huh. He was a boy, slightly older than the others, in a private school uniform. I think this is
あんた
Santa.
一体誰なんだよ。
Who the heck are
そ
you?
いつは一歩前に出て、疑うようにこっちを見ながら言った。
He stepped forward and glared at me
刑
suspiciously.
事だよ！お前ら助けに来たんだ！
I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. Yo, go 7.
俺がそう告げた途端、ほんの少しだけ子供たちの表情が和らいだ。
It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words
助
out.
けるってどうやって
How are you gonna help us?
出口は
Where's the exit?
ダメなんだ。入ってきた方の2枚の扉は両方とも開かないし、そこにある9の扉は
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there.
そこで言葉を切ってから学ランはこう続けた。
He kind of cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed
と
his
にか
mind.
くダメなんだよ。全員では出られないんだ。このままだと俺たち焼き殺されることに。
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
焼き殺される。
Burned to
こ
death?
こは焼却炉の中なんだ。今鳴り響いてる警報は焼却が始まることを告げていて。
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator is gonna start up
だか
soon.
らだから
So,
そこに再びアナウンスの声が響き渡った。
the voice spoke again.
Incineration will start in
The incineration will begin in...
15 minutes.
Okay, it's only been a few minutes. 15 minutes.
さすがの俺でも15ミニッツぐらいは聞き取ることができた。
They only had 15 minutes. I also find it funny
残り
that
15
7...
分ということらしい。
Oh, gotcha. He was like... What's really funny is, in the Japanese, he was like... It said that they only had 15 minutes, which sounds like they had 15 minutes. When actually, translate it back to English. It sounds like redundant, but yeah, that's
俺
funny.
は改めて眼下の様子を確かめてみた。
I looked back down at the kids.
床までの距離は7、8メートルか。
Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the
とて
floor.
もじゃないが、腕を伸ばしたところで子供たちの体を引き上げることはできそうもなかった。
No way could I pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach.
それじゃあどうすればいいか。
What the heck was I gonna do? But then I got an
待って
idea.
ろ、すぐに戻ってくる。
Wait, right there. I'm gonna be right back. What?
どこ行っちゃうの？
Where is he going? Are you just going to leave us
子
here?
供たちが同様の色を浮かべてざわめく。
They just got frightened again.
不器用だが精一杯の笑顔を浮かべ言ってやった。
I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I tried to reassure them with a smile. もう大丈夫。なぜって私が来た。
心配するな。必ず戻ってくる。
Oh
だ
man.
がおとなしく待ってるんだ。
To be fair, of all people from the 999 cast to impersonate All Might, 7 would definitely be the most fitting. Don't worry, alright? I'll be back, I promise. So just stay calm and wait right there. Got
そ
it?
のまま俺は急いでダクトへと引き返した。
I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time. What's he doing?
走る走る。
I had to hurry.
獣のように四つ足でダクトを
Right.
駆け抜けていく。
Well, as fast as a guy on his hands and knees.
やがてたどり着いた場所は、そう、独房だった。
It didn't take me long to get back to my cell.
戻ってきたんだ。あるものを用意するために。
Still no way out of there, but I needed a plan. But I had a plan. I needed something from the room. Something he can use as like a crowbar for the doors,
その
maybe?
準備を終えると、俺は急いで再びダクトの中へ飛び込んだ。
When I got it, I dove back into the hole and took off toward the incinerator, obviously hiding what the thing actually
そ
was.
して、
Then,
待たせたな。
sorry to keep you waiting, guys.
焼却炉に戻った俺は、持ってきたロープをスルスルと下ろしていった。
Oh. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope I brought with me.
それはベッドのシーツを切り裂いて結び、縄のようにより合わせて作ったものだった。
Back in the cell, I'd torn the bed sheets into strips and tied them together to make a rope. It was sloppy, but it got the job done. And he's done all of this in less than 15 minutes. That's mighty impressive to me.
さあ、そいつを体に巻きつけるんだ。
Alright,
一人ずつ順番に引き上げてやる。
just tie that around yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
分かった。
Right.
あれ、
Huh?
ちょっと待てよ。
Wait a sec.
俺はフロアの隅々を見渡して続けた。
Something was off.
人数が減ってるじゃねえか。他の連中はどうしたんだ。
There were more at you before. Where'd the rest of you
学
go?
ランが答える。
The boy in the uniform answered. Did they go through the 9 door?
先に行かせたんだ。9の扉を開いてその向こうへ。
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left. I let them go on ahead. We opened the 9 door and they left. Interesting. That's a very strange use of the pronouns, right? He says, I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door. As in, some of the people that opened the 9 door didn't go in it.
ああ、どういうことだ。そこにある9って書かれた扉が開いたっていうのか。
You're telling me you opened that
だ
door?
からそう言ってるだろ。
That's what I
だ
said.
ったらなんでお前らは残ってる。一緒に行けばよかったじゃねえか。
Then what the heck are you doing here? Wouldn't it have been better had you all gone
無
together?
理なんだよ。
We couldn't go with
ど
them.
うして。
Why not?
ナンバリングドアの先に進めるのは
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door.
学ランが言いかけたその時、
He was in the middle of explaining when.
Incineration will start in
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
例のアナ
Wow.
ウンスがどうも包み
Shout out
込
to
むように
Ace.
響いた。
Climbing through the vent, crawling through the vent, getting back, tearing up sheets, tying them effectively into a rope, and getting back in 10 minutes. My man, 7. Not Ace. What, did I seriously say Ace? Wow. The wall shook a bit from the voice bouncing around.
とにかく詳しいことは後で説明する。引き上げてくれ。
Look, that can wait, alright. Just get us out of here.
ああ、わかった。
Right.
俺はそう答えてシーツで作ったロープを強く握り直した。
I grabbed onto the rope.
まずはポニーテールの少女を引き上げる。次に赤いネクタイをした少女の体を手繰り寄せた。
The first one I pulled up was a girl with a ponytail. Next was a girl with a red necktie. I think that's
3番目はジ
Akane,
ャケ
maybe?
ットを羽織った背の高い少年。
A boy in a
自
jacket
力
came
で登
after.
ると言ったんで、俺はロープをしっかりと支えた。
Said he'd climb up on his own.
そして最後に学ランの少年。
The boy in the uniform was the last up. Oh, so they made it all
そいつ
up.
も同じく自分の力でスルスルとロープを登ってきた。
Like the other kid, he climbed up the rope
そ
himself.
の細い体つきからは想像もつかないほどの腕力で、そいつはみるみるうちに距離を詰めてきた。
He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked.
あとわずかで俺のところまで届くかというその時、
He moved fast, but when he was almost to me,
扉を叩く音が響いた。吸い寄せられるように俺はそっちを向いた。
we heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door.
扉には四角くて分厚い窓ガラスがついていた。
It had a thick, square window set into it.
その向こう側にへばりつくようにして何者かが室内の様子を覗き込んでいる。
On the other side, an angry face was staring in. Ooh, is it gonna be Ace? Darn it, what's going on here? I think so. Whoa. Why is the room empty? Where the heck are those kids?
扉が開いたと同時に狂気じみた形相を浮かべて一人の男が飛び込んできた。
The door opened and a man stepped in, looking half mad with fury.
その顔を知っていた。捜査資料の中で見たんだ。
I recognized his face. I saw him many times in photos during my investigation. Is this guy X?
その男の
I
名は
think it's Ace, but... No, it is.
本郷
Okay.
源太郎。
The man's
クレイ
name
ドル製薬の CEO だ。
was Hongo Gentaro, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
本郷は学ランの姿を見つけるなり、
Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope. Yikes.
獣じみた雄たけびを上げ、ロープの元へと突進してきた。
It was like he was an animal. He lunged for the rope.
急げ！
Hurry!
分かってる。
I know.
学ランは止めていた腕を再び動かして、ぐんぐんとこちらに向かって登ってきた。
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
今度クソガキか！待ってくれ！
You baka, get back here!
3メートル、2メートル、1メートルに達したところで、俺はがっしりと学ランの腕を掴んだ。
15 feet, 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him.
そのまま吊り上げるようにして、ダクトの中へと引きずり込む。
I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me. Ah, no!
本郷の叫び声は
Yeah, no kidding.
言葉になって
No kidding. Hongo had lost it.
顔も人間のものとは思えない。悪魔か怪物か、あるいは牙を向いて威嚇する獰猛な爬虫類のように見えた。
His face didn't even look human. It was like he pulled off his fake face and he was really a terrifying devil of some kind of monster. I'm wondering. Was Junpei here? There was one kid that maybe looked like it could have been Junpei. And because then, if Junpei were involved in this, there would be some sense of transmitting, a previous event that he maybe doesn't have memory of or something to the future Junpei who's in a similar environment.
本郷が登ってこられないように、
I don't know.
ロープを素早く手繰り寄せてダクトの奥へと放り込んだ。
I'm trying to figure out, how stuff could have been transmitted to, future people enduring this puzzle, this game. I quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor. You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment?
実験ってなんだ？
Experiment? What experiment? Yeah, you better get out of there, Ace.
Incineration will start in
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
おい、おっさん、何やってんだよ。
Hey, old man, what the heck are you doing? Hurry up!
背中を叩く学ランの声。
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my
俺
attention.
は本郷に向かって敬礼し、鉄の扉をガシャリと閉めた。
I may have thrown a salute in the Baka's face before I closed the door behind me.
本郷に戻っても意味がねえ。それとは逆方向に進路を取った。
No point to going back to the cell, so we went down the other direction
すると
instead.
ほんの10メートルほど進んだところで、ダクトの左手に脇道が現れた。
After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the
そ
left.
の脇道は 傾斜の急な下り坂になっていた。
This one was heading down.
俺は4人の子供たちと共にその傾斜を滑り降りていった。
Everyone nodded and took turns sliding down it.
降り立った場所は太くて短い通路だった。
The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway.
通路の両端にはそれぞれ1枚ずつ扉がついている。
There was a door on either side.
左手にあるのは両開きの普通のドアで、
The one on the left was a normal double door.
右手にあるのはどこか見覚えのある重厚な鉄の扉だった。
But the one on the right was familiar. Obviously, that's the other side of the 9 door.
これは黄色と黒の縞模様で縁取られていて、その脇には奇妙な形をした何かのデバイスらしきものが設置されていた。
It had black and yellow stripes, and a device next to it on the
扉
wall.
の上にはプレートが取り付けられている。
Plate red incinerator. Don't worry, we got you, Seven.
焼
Incinerator?
却炉のことですよ。
Yeah, that's where we
俺
were.
のつぶやきに答えたのは赤いネクタイをした少女だった。
It was the girl with the red necktie who
っ
answered
て
me.
ことはこの先には
We were inside an incinerator?
本郷がいるかもしれませんね。焼却システムは止められたみたいですし。
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been shut off, though.
何をのんきに言ってんだ。やべえじゃねえか。
Wait, what? If he's still in there...
やばいと思います。
Yeah, that's not good. this girl, though.
俺は下打ちをして続けた。
That meant we'd better...
逆だ逆。向こうの扉に行くんだ。さあ早く。
We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door, hurry.
4人の子供たちが走り出す。最後に俺もその後を追った。
The kids started running, and I was close on their heels.
扉を開くとそこには螺旋階段が。
On the other side of the door was a large spiral staircase.
走れ。
Run!
俺の声を合図に子供たちは一斉に階段に向かって飛び込んでいった。
Didn't need to tell him twice.
登れ登れ登れ。
We went up and up and up, and they're gonna find that one girl stayed behind to open the door for Hongo and died. Is probably what's gonna happen.
腕をかき一心不乱に駆け上る。
Our feet pounded the steps, our arms pumping fast.
ぐるぐる登っていく。
We went round and round
上を目指してがむしゃらに。
like the devil was on our tail.
そうして登り続け、
The stairway kept going.
いくつかの踊り場を通り過ぎたところで
Yeah, that kind of looks like Junpei, doesn't it? That kind of looks like Junpei.
走りながら
We passed a couple landings when the boy in the uniform suddenly spoke. It looks like Santa. That looks like... Could it be someone else? Could it maybe be Snake? No, I mean, it shouldn't be Snake. I'm pretty sure that we're supposed to think, hey, that could be Junpei. We could be Junpei and June. We could have actually partaken in the game before. And maybe if we had the same deductions, that would, you know, alleviate the alternate timeline versus chronologically past event transmitting to the future sort of inconsistency I was pointing out earlier.
おかしい。いつまで経っても茜に追いつかない。
Yep, something's up. Akane's not catching up to us, and of course he's concerned about her. Akane?
妹のことだよ。赤いネクタイをしたあいつのことだ。
My kid's sister, the girl with the red necktie. I'm gonna say I hope this isn't Junpei now. If Akane is the little sister, it's probably not Junpei. Hopefully not Junpei. Although I'm surprised because I thought that the siblings were split up into 2 different locations. Akane, that's strange.
そんな名前の少女は行方不明になった16人の中にはいなかったはずだな。
I didn't remember seeing that name on the list of missing kids.
おい、茜！
Hey, Akane!
学ランは上に向かって呼びかけた。
He cupped his hands around his mouth and yelled. Nobody answered him. Maybe we outran
もし
her.
かしたら追い抜いちまったのかも。
そう言って学ランは急制度をかけた。
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop.
慌てて俺も立ち止まる。ジャケットの少年とポニーテールの少女も足を止めた。
I stopped too, and so did the other 2
追い抜い
kids.
たって。いつだ？
When did we do that?
ほら、別のデッキに繋がったところが途中にいくつかあっただろう。
Well, we
あの
passed
裏
a
のところ
couple.
で休んでたのかもしれない。
We passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of
そん
them?
なバカなこと。
No, that's impossible.
父さん、悪いけど先に行っててくれ。俺は下を見てくるから。
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go look for her downstairs.
キビスを返す学ラン。
He turned to go.
おい、ちょっと待てよ。坊主、待てって。
Hey, kid, wait! Darn it, I said wait!
引き止める声も聞かずに学ランは階段を駆け下りていった。
I don't think the kid even heard me. Crap.
軽く悪態をついてから俺はジャケットの少年とポニーテールの少女に向かっていった。
I spun around to the boy in the jacket and the girl with the
俺
ponytail.
はあいつの後を追う。お前らは先に行け。
I'm going after him. You two keep going, alright? You got it?
少女がうなずいて階段を駆け上がっていく。ところが少年の方は
The girl nodded and ran up the stairs, but the
僕も
boy,
一緒に行くよ。
I'm going with you. Interesting.
時間がない。俺はうなずいて階段を駆け下りていった。
I didn't have time to argue.
その後に続く。
I just nodded and took off down the stairs. I could hear him following me. And I really, it's been going on for so long. How long is this story gonna go?
結局
How long is this little recollection of events gonna
フロ
go?
アに達するまで
It's been over an hour for this
少
episode.
女の姿は見当たらなかった。
We ran all the way to the bottom floor, calling for him. Akane was nowhere to be
な
found.
んでだよ。どこ行っちまったんだあいつは。
Darn it. Where the heck did she
学
go?
ランは苛立ちを隠しきれない様子で
I could tell the kid was
言
frustrated.
葉を吐いた。と次の瞬間
And then suddenly... Huh? Help me. Somebody help me.
少女の声が聞こえてきた。
We heard a girl's voice. Akane!
学ランは力任せに扉を開け放つと焼却炉に面した通路の中へと飛び込んでいった。
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway by the
俺はジャ
incinerator.
ケットの少年と共にその後を追う。
We rushed in after him.
そこに踏み込んだ途端俺は信じがたい光景を目にすることになった。
I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing. You guys know what I'm about to say, don't you? We're gonna see whatever Seven was seeing in the next episode. Guys, I'm sorry, but I really needed to find a stopping point. It's been over an hour. But man, has it been a good episode. A little frustrated with that last aspect of the 4 emblem puzzles, but in comparison, it's, heavily outweighed by how cool this recollection of, Seven's memories has been. And really putting together a lot of what happened in the previous Nonary game, who's who, and some of the twists that I'm sure are coming. I'm excited. I'm sure you guys are too. But until the next episode, this is Moon Knight Zero, and this mission is complete.